Good day, YouTube. I have a video today on which branch of service is best for you. We're all different people, correct? With that said, we have to select the service that best matches us. So let me read some information from an article that I read. Very helpful. I'll share that article with you. I'll also put the link to that article on the description of this video. The Navy's primary mission is to maintain freedom of the seas. In addition, in times of conflict, the Navy helps supplement Air Force air power. Marines specialize in amphibious operations. Their primary specialty is to assault, capture, and control, which then provide a route to attack the enemy from almost any direction. That's the Marines. The United States Army. The Army's main function is to protect and defend the United States and its interests by way of ground troops, armor, tanks, artillery, attack helicopters, tactical nuclear weapons, etc. The U.S. Coast Guard is a maritime, military, multi-mission service, unique among the U.S. military branches for having a maritime law enforcement mission in both domestic and international waters. In the Air Force, the primary mission of the Air Force is to defend the United States and its interests through exploitation of air and space. I'm in the Air Force, so for me, I love the Air Force. I made the right choice. But what choices do you have as someone who may be thinking of joining the service, the military? What branch appeals to you? What is the best fit? I came across an actual article today online. I'm going to share it with you right now. And here it is. Things to consider when choosing a military service to join. Now, the link to this will be in the description. And one of the things that you want to do is look right over here. Information on the Army, Air Force, Navy, Marine Corps, and Coast Guard. So let's just say I want to pick the Marine Corps. And it's taken a while to do that. While we wait for that, one of the things that I have on my notes is find out how much or how many openings the branch that you're trying to pursue has, because it's going to fluctuate by branch, by year. Sometimes the Marine Corps may be looking for more people as opposed to other times when they're like, nope, we're full. So if you want to join the Marine Corps, you can, but it's going to take 10 months or a year or 2 months. So those are the things, openings. The environment of your branch that you are considering. What incentives do they have for you to join the Army versus the Air Force? Will they give you a bonus? Will they give you a guaranteed job? What opportunities do they have? Does your branch that you're considering have for you that appeals to you, that makes them the branch that you select? What's basic training going to be like? Assignment opportunities is something to look into. How often do they deploy? Quality of life. The examples that are out there are there's a lot of them. Now, this website that I'm going to share with you is very helpful, but I will say first and foremost, if you ever want information on the Navy, Coast Guard, Marines, Air Force, or Army, my opinion is to go directly to the source, the authorized source. For example, if you want Army information, go to the Army, a recruiter, or to an authorized Army website. Don't take my information, because I just give some ideas. I share experiences on what I know, but there is a lot that I don't know. And in the Army, I don't have a lot of experience other than I have friends who are in the Army. My father-in-law served in Vietnam in the United States Army, which is why when I wear my uniform every day, I have a pen on my pocket, on the sleeve, that says U.S. Army. So going back to the Marines example, these are some of the things that I talked about right there. Now you can click on them, job opportunities, and it'll expand. Do the research. There's a lot of information online, a lot of good information, and also information that may be kind of shady. Find out who the source is. Is it authorized? Is it helpful? Is it accurate? You don't want wrong information to land in your hands. You make a decision and you find out later that the information was not what you wanted or needed or accurate. So there's a lot of history here. This is just one website. Very helpful. Do what's best for you. I will say I work on an Air Force base where we have all components. And in fact, the intro to my video, this video, was the flags of all branches here at the base where I work. We have Navy, Coast Guard, Army, Marines, and Air Force. So with that said, I hope this was very helpful. I chose the Air Force, and for me, it's a perfect fit. Love it. But what if I didn't have the option of joining the Air Force? Would I have joined another branch? The answer is yes. Take a guess as to which branch you think I would have picked if it wasn't the Air Force. Now, this weekend, Air Force versus Army football game at the Air Force Academy in just a few days. Unfortunately, I can't make it. One of the things that you will see if you join the service or are already in the service is friendly rivalries. I think the Air Force is the best. She thinks the Marines are the best. He thinks the Army, and so forth. It's a friendly rivalry that goes back many years. It's all good. I think all branches have a purpose. You and myself have a purpose in whatever branch we serve, whether it's active duty, reserve, guard, full-time, part-time, Air Force civilian as well, military civilians, Department of Defense civilians. We all have a purpose. I hope this was helpful, and do what's best for you. If you have questions, ask the expert first, and that's not me. But if you have general questions, ask, and either I'll get you the answer because I know it, or I'll do a little research and get you the answer. You take care.